Today I'm going to do a review and unboxing of the FiiO E7 USB DAC/amplifier. For those of you who don't know what a DAC does, it's basically like a sound card. It converts a digital code stored on a device into a analog output such as voltage or current. So that basically means that you can listen to files on your MP3 player or computer through headphones or speaker system. So taking this out of the box, we are immediately presented with the unit. There are already scratches on the front surface, as you can see, but that's okay. This is actually a protective film already put on this, and this is actually already enclosed in a protective silicone case, which is a very soft matte finish. So taking this out of the case, we are presented with the unit itself. The sides and the back are made of a brushed aluminum finish, which is really nice and lightweight as well. The buttons on the side are very clicky, and they are also made of an aluminum material. At the top there are two headphone jacks, so you can use this as a headphone splitter. In the middle there's a small hole for the reset function if you need to reset the firmware of the device. And on the bottom there's an auxiliary out/line-in port, which is used to connect your MP3 player to the E7. In the middle there's a proprietary docking port, which is used for the FiiO E9 desktop amplifier. If you have that already, you can just hook this up to the dock on the E9, and then this will act as the DAC and your E9 will be the amplifier. And finally on the left there's a standard mini USB port. Let's go ahead and power this on. Just push the power button. And this is what it's looking like. This is an organic LED screen, just two colors, yellow and blue. As you would expect, the volume buttons adjust the volume. And let's go ahead and browse the menu system really quick. So right at the top there's the EQ function, which is a bass boost for this device. On level 3 the bass is really boosted and it's very boomy, and back at level 0 it's relatively neutral and flat. You can turn USB charging on or off, sleep mode on or off, key lock on or off, and you can set the max volume limit. The default is 60, but you can decrease that, or if you want 60 is the maximum it will be set. And that's pretty much it for the menu system. Oh, you can turn volume memory on or off, so if you leave the volume at level 7 and you power this device off and you power it back on, it will remember that volume setting. So that's the menu system. Let's see what else is in the box. There's a standard mini USB to USB cable, which you use to connect your E7 to your computer. There is a rubber band, which you can use to secure the E7 to your MP3 player, so that while on the go, you can just have the E7 and your MP3 player as one unit instead of carrying them separately in your pocket. It also comes with this very soft velour fabric case, which is secured with a button at the top. The inside is also made of a velour material, so this is pretty nice that it came with the case, in addition to the silicone case. And here's a standard male-to-male plug, which you use to connect your MP3 player to your FiiO E7. And it also comes with a second screen protector as well, so in case the first one wears out, you can go ahead and replace it with this second screen protector. And then at the bottom there's just a regular old instruction manual, which is in Korean, English, and traditional Chinese as well. Of course, FiiO is a Chinese company, so naturally they would have their instruction manual in Chinese. So to give you guys a quick setup about how to get this connected to your computer, I'll go ahead and take the USB to mini USB cable out and plug this into my computer. So this in there and this like that. Power this on. In Windows 7 it automatically installs the drivers for you, and after you plug it into your computer for the first time it's ready to go. On Mac you need to do a little bit more. Just go ahead into System Preferences, go to Sound, click on Output, and then go to USB Audio DAC. And that will allow all of the sound that would normally go through your computer to go through this E7 instead, which is really nice because if your computer has a bad sounding sound card, you can actually replace it with this. And with my old 2008 MacBook, I found that it makes a huge difference in sound quality. So I will go ahead and play a music file for you guys to hear. Open that in VLC. And so again, all of the audio that would normally go through the computer is going through the E7 instead. So you can't hear anything right now, so let's go ahead and plug in my Shure headphones. And as you can already kind of tell, it's playing music out of my headphones, so I'll go ahead and increase the volume. So that's how you connect the FiiO to your computer. You can tell by this red glow that the E7 is being charged from your computer, and so that's kind of a cool indicator. Alright, now onto the pros and cons about the E7. What I really like about this is that the unit is really small. It's not as small as an Ipod Touch, but it's pretty close. It's a bit thicker, but it's shorter and narrower. So it fits really well in your pocket. I haven't found it to be too much of a problem. What else I really like about this are the bundled accessories. I mean, it came with 2 screen protectors and 2 cases. Can't get much better than that. It also came with this male-to-male connecting cable, which used to connect your MP3 player to your E7, and that's really convenient. And then you can just attach it with this rubber band. I like to hook up my clip zip with the clip on this, just like that. But with an Ipod Touch, you can also just kind of wrap it around like that as well. This is the more traditional way to carry your FiiO E7 with your MP3 player. So this is not a line out port on the clip zip, and what the line out does is it's kind of like the USB connection. It bypasses the internal circuitry of your MP3 player directly through the E7. But it still sounds pretty good. Moving on to the sound of the E7, I really like it in that it improves the sound stage of my Shure headphones, which is already pretty good for a closed headphone. So that's really nice. It also improves the mid bass as well. And for those of you who don't know anything about the Shure headphones, the mid bass on these is pretty weak. So with the E7, it does improve that. Now onto the cons. What I don't like about the E7 is that adjusting the volume is a really slow process. I mean, if I want to go from volume 20 to volume 60, it takes around 10 seconds, which is really slow. And I wish that you can increase the volume. I mean, you can try and do it really fast by hand, but I found that it's not very reliable inside of a pocket. Another thing that I don't like about the E7 is that while in the EQ menu, you push the volume down to increase the bass boost, which is kind of contrary to what you would think it would do. You would normally press volume up to increase the bass boost, but it actually decreases it, which is kind of weird. But it's just a small perk, nothing too big. And finally, what else I don't like about the E7 is that, again, this is a glossy surface, and so it's a very fingerprint friendly surface, and I don't like it, but it's pretty easy to wipe off. Other than that, the E7, it was only 99 bucks. I'm sorry, 89 bucks on Amazon, and I definitely think it's worth it. It's a definite improvement over the sound system through my MacBook. It does help a little bit with my portable sans clip zip. So I would definitely recommend giving this a try. If you guys are looking to upgrade your sound system, I think this is a pretty good upgrade for the price, and I would definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. Thanks.